Hey everyone, so I am back again, and we're jumping into Infinite Dragon Ball History, the first stage, with this Zero Mortal Plans team, which is also Extreme Realm of Gods, if you haven't noticed, right? It is an Extreme Realm of Gods team. Now, the reason I am doing this event, well, not this event, but the reason I'm bringing this team is because I want to talk about Extreme Realm of Gods. Because there's a thing going around that, well, it's not really a thing that's going around, right? It's just something that I think everyone's noticed, is that Realm of Gods is being split up. There's like an extreme Realm of Gods side, and there is a super Realm of Gods side. I think it's pretty evident to most people. So, I want Extreme Realm of Gods, I was just kind of looking at it recently. It is really small. Like, really, really small. Like, there's practically nothing in it. It's an empty team. So, I wrote down a bunch of ideas that I think could really help Extreme Realm of Gods. Now, I didn't touch heroes in this video. There's no like ideas from heroes here. These are just some others that you can pull from Dragon Ball Super that I think could really help this game. So, let's start with an LR. And I think LR Champa and Vados could definitely be an LR. And I think they should be kind of built as a support unit. An LR support unit, which there isn't too many of, actually. But I do think this is the way they should be built. Now, I could kind of talk about builds and what I think certain units should look like if that's something people would like to see. If people would like to see me actually build units and be like, oh, this is what I think they should have, or this is what I think. This is the kit I would build for them. If people want to actually see me make kit builds or see what builds I would make, I am more than happy to actually do that video. More than happy to sit down and make the kit and then show it off in a video. More than happy to. But anyway, let's kind of just talk about it like this. So, anyway, LR Champa and Vados, I think should be a Realm of God support unit, and I think they should be self-sufficient on key. Now, what I mean by this is I don't want them struggling for key. Because the rotation, I'm sure a lot of people would like to run, if this unit was to exist, is them with LR Beerus and Whis. I'm sure that's the rotation a lot of people would actually like to run, the two of them together. So, we can't have two units struggling for key on the same turn. So, they need to have some key mechanic. I don't know what I would choose personally, but they definitely need a key mechanic. Now, this also, they'd be like great linking partners with Beerus and Whis. They share so many things together. Anyway, this is what I think we should do with their support buff. Because I think, as I said, I think they should be support units. I think they should be Realm of God supports for 3 key, 30% of stats. And you might be like, oh, I mean, fine. I guess that's fine. But why wouldn't I just run them on super class Realm of Gods like every time? And I'm like, yeah, you would run them in super class just because 1, they're really good units, and 2, they're now a support unit. But the reason that I think I'd rather run them on extreme is maybe they give like an extra 20% to stats for extreme Realm of Gods. So they give 30% attack and defense and 2 key to Realm of Gods allies. But they give an extra 20% attack and defense to extreme Realm of God allies. That's how I think like LR Champa and Vados should be used, or should be made in that type of manner. Anyway, just an idea. Let me know what you think about all these, by the way. Like, I'm interested in see what others think. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I do think we can get a Dokkan Fest Champa. Like, for sure. Why not? Why not get a Dokkan Fest Champa? Like, I don't want to use the excuse of, oh, Andrew 13 got a Dokkan Fest, so anyone can get a Dokkan Fest. But, you know, I do think Champa is in the running for Dokkan Fest at some point or another. Definitely. Why not? Moving on. Extreme type Beerus is what I have next. This is a Beerus that's an extreme type. Like, we don't have one. But Beerus could very easily be extreme type instead of super class. Like, making him extreme class. Why not? It's very easy to do. Just get it done. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those things. Just get it done. because it's not harming any teams, and it's just a good idea. Also gives some extra separation to some of the Beerus's. Next, the next one's a bit. It's probably my least. I don't want to say least good idea, but the least likely. And it's Extreme Jiren and an Extreme Topo. Right, and I will explain. For Jiren, it's a lot easier to make the case for Jiren, because Jiren literally tries to kill Goku's friends. Like, he straight up tries to kill them, because your strength can be easily erased. That type of thing is what he says. I'm pretty sure that's what he says in the dub, and in the sub, I'm pretty sure he says something along the same lines. So, yeah, that's I think Extreme Jiren's pretty easy to make. It would obviously be a full power Jiren, but obviously we have LR full power Jiren, who is, the Chad LR full power Jiren. So, here's what I'm thinking. Just a transforming Jiren, right? One that goes from regular Jiren to full power Jiren. One just like that. And maybe that one is the one that tries to kill Goku's friends. And there you go. You're done. That's it. He's sorted. You are sorted right there. Right then and there. You've an Extreme Jiren. Now for an extreme version of Topo, like, I'm not sure if they'd actually do it, but my idea was basically, well, Topo was kind of just, not happy-go-lucky, but he's kind of just positive, and he's happy in justice, posing and all that type of thing. But he abandons basically all of it to become cold, and become like a god of destruction candidate type of thing. He abandons, I don't know, the hope he holds in his heart type of thing. So maybe you could make the case that you could have an extreme god Topo. I don't think it's very likely, but I just thought I'd throw the idea out here. Just, maybe. It could happen, I suppose. Anyway, we'll move on. So the next one's like super simple, and needs to be done. Corrupted Merge Zamasu needs to be its own name. There needs to be a separation between this Zamasu I'm using right here, this AGL one, and this Tech one. They can't be the same name. I'm sorry, they can't be. Call this one just Merge Zamasu, in brackets, Corrupted. And that's all you have to do. That's literally it. That's all I'm asking for. Literally. But, anyway. It's okay. It's fine. 2, 3 arms. Unfortunate, but nothing you can do. That just opens up more options for Extreme Realm of Gods straight away. So, I think they should do it. Moving on to more LR Goku Black and Zamasu based things. We're gonna get an LR Merge Zamasu. There's 5 million from Rose, by the way. Very good. LR Merge Zamasu's coming. Like, he's coming eventually. There's no doubt. LR Merge Zamasu. Now, what do I want from this LR Merge Zamasu? Or what do I think he would come, first of all? Why am I confident that we'll get an LR Merge Zamasu? Couple reasons. One, we don't have one, and Dokkan will try and look at an LR Merge Zamasu. It's just a good idea. Second of all, Zamasu and Goku Black need to sell really well. Just a matter of fact, they just do sell well. And lastly, it's an excuse for them to make another Vegito unit. And I know some people groan at the thought of another Vegito, but then you'll go and get top grossing, and then people will stop complaining. But, like, they don't complain about STR Vegito now. Like, I don't think they are. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's another excuse to sell Vegito. They have an LR Merge Zamasu, and they're gonna have, like, a Goku and a Vegeta that fuse, the base form Goku and Vegeta fuse into Vegito. Or they're gonna do, like, a blue Goku and Vegeta fuse into Vegito. I'm telling you, it'll happen. 100%. Anyway, what do I want to see from this LR Merge Zamasu? I think he could be a good time traveling leader, and make him like a support unit for time travelers, like for sure. Like LR Bojack, STR Bojack that JP have is very good. He's absolutely very good, no doubt. But might actually be better to just put Rose here, huh? I think I am just gonna put Rose here. But I think having Zamasu as the lead would also be a good idea. Just, why not? Just, in my brain, it's a smart idea. That's gonna hurt a lot. Yep. Okay, and then 5 million. Nice. Next, I think this Zamasu, and all Zamasus, like, I'll bring it up later as well, but Merge Zamasu should have high damage reduction. He's immortal. He shouldn't struggle defensively. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Zamasu struggles defensively. Zamasu shouldn't. Like, this guy has 20% damage reduction. You have 40. You have none. You've literally just the defensive support you give, but you don't have any natural defense. So, this is what I'm saying. It has to happen. Zamasu units need to have high damage reduction. Be it 70% and above. Zamasu units just need to have. Again, I do bring this up later. Anyway, another thing I think LR Merge Zamasu could have is a giant form. Can we get a giant form Merge Zamasu? Like, when he's fighting Trunks at the end, right? When Trunks like slices him in half. He's not normal sized anymore. Like, he is large. He's really big at this point. So could we get like a giant transformation from Merge Zamasu? Like, where he like, I don't want to say he inflates, right? But like, he kind of just expands. I don't know really how to describe it. Like, go back and look at the scene. Like, he does grow. So, just an idea. Anyway, we'll move on. I do think we can get a unit super attack unit for Zamasu and Rose. I don't know what way they want to do it, but new units get a unit super attack with Zamasu and Rose. Because they do. they do, right? They do. Stupid. They attack together often, basically, is what I'm trying to say. They attack together often. We can get a unit super attack for sure. Okay, we're gonna die. I need to pop an item again. Actually, we can still die. I'm gonna pop this sensor grenade as well. Depending on how this goes. But yeah, I think that should happen as well. Like, why not? Unit super attack? You have the mechanic in the game. It opens up more doors for Extreme Realm of Gods. Just saying. Okay, next, I think into Goku Black, the transforming Rose, needs to be replaced with another transforming Rose. He's not good enough. He's just not. Like, I know eventually he'll get an EZA, but I think we just need a flat-out new one that transforms. And this is what I do with his kit, because I did, like, do some notes on some of these units, ideas, and again, if you want to see me actually make the unit, let me know. I will totally do it. So, first of all, Goku Black, this one in particular is what I'm talking about, physical Goku Black. Each time he gets hit, right, he gets extra ki. Like, LR Jiren has the same mechanic. So what they should do, instead of just building up ki, let him build up attack. Let him build up attack and defense each time he gets hit. Like, AGL Rose does it. Like, Rose builds up his defense every time he gets hit. Just have it all together in his base form. And that's what they should do. It would be great. Absolutely. 4.4 million is very good. And then when he does transform into Rose, let him keep all the defense he had before. The same way that, into Goku Black does it. Just, he stacks so slowly, it's like worth it, basically. He's just not worth bringing most of the time. Just make him, again, an offensive powerhouse. And maybe when he's with Zamasu, maybe this is the one that has the unit super attack, make him a support unit. Maybe he gives 2 ki to all allies and 30% attack. And defense, maybe. When there's a Zamasu in rotation. Like, this is the type of thing, they need to get creative. They need to. You have to use 9 here, because again, this is a very frail team. Like, I'm in the first Infinite history, and I need to use items, because this team is very frail. Anyway. We're almost finished. Next, all those fodder Zamasus, like the Int one, the STR one, I think there's more, but just base form Zamasu, base form, regular Supreme Kai Zamasu. They need to be better. EZA them, or give us a new one that has like incredible levels of damage reduction, like the Golden Freezes. This is what I wrote down. Like example, AGL Golden Frieza, Dokkan Tech Golden Frieza. They all have insane damage reduction. They should do the exact same thing here. Exact same thing. I think that's a great idea. Because Zamasu is immortal. Like, keep it in mind, he is immortal. He can't die. So, what better way to encapsulate that than insane damage reduction? I just think it's a really good idea. Also, I think we could get a Super Saiyan Goku Black in the manga. I think that's a really good idea too. For sure. Why not? It's in a Realm of Gods unit and it's Goku Black, so obviously he'll sell well. He could be like a banner unit, he could be like a Prime Battle LR or something like I don't know. Just why not? Why not? And the last thing I have here is, again, please tell me everyone's kept up with the manga. If you haven't, well, might as well turn it off now or skip on like 2 minutes or something, or a minute. Angelic Morrow. Morrow, when after he absorbs, like, mirrors his power. Like, that version of Morrow, he barely does anything in the manga, right? Because he has to, like, become one with the earth to even contain the power. But that version of Morrow would be on Realm of Gods and it'd be Extreme, so he's a buff for Extreme Realm of Gods. Just another idea I had. So, yeah. These are some of my ideas for Extreme Realm of Gods and how to improve it. But, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to see me actually design some of those units. Let me know if there's something else you would add to Extreme Realm of Gods. Let me know if there's something else you want to see from me. Again, just let me know, and I will see what I can do. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all later.